Getting a signature shoe is almost like a rite of passage for any player that's really making their name in the league. And Anthony Edwards just joined that club when recently Adidas gave him his own signature shoe. It's a big move by Adidas, snagging Anthony Edwards and also asserting more of their presence in a shoe market that's pretty much dominated by Nike and Jordan. And the first thing you'll notice is the unique design and the aesthetic of the shoe, and it's got a lot of people talking. In my opinion, it's not a bad shoe, but I think the colorway that you select is really going to impact how good it looks. And that's a nice way of saying that the shoe can look really bad if you choose some bad colors. And this is one of the reasons why the shoe is either loved or hated by the public. But personally, I think that the right colorway might make this a really good looking shoe. There's a level of simplicity to the design, and it kind of reminds me of the Yeezy shoes just because of how minimal it is. And if there are others who see it that way too, then this would kind of bridge that gap between sports and style. You would see people who aren't necessarily basketball fans wearing the shoe just because they like the Yeezys. Another thing that came to mind is, I wonder if they plan on releasing a low top version. I know that some people prefer just high tops, but when it comes to shoes, I'm actually a low top kind of guy. And if they were to release a low top version, then this would only expand the reach of this signature line, and it would cater to a wider range of consumer preferences. Something else that comes to mind too is the fact that Adidas was able to get him his signature shoe first. I know that the sportswear and sneaker industry is sometimes dominated by Nike and Jordan, and so it just surprises me that Adidas secured this partnership. But it goes to show that Adidas is committed to nurturing younger talent and challenging industry norms. And by getting him his shoe pretty early in his career, Adidas is showing that, they're willing to invest in future stars and also assert their presence in a very competitive sneaker market. And right now, all that everybody can see is the design and the aesthetic of the shoe, and the only thing left to think about is the performance and the comfort levels. If you're a sneakerhead, and if you actually do physical activity wearing these shoes, then you're going to want to know if Adidas has addressed concerns related to cushioning and support. Nike shoes have this forefront cushioning, and they almost have a bouncier setup, and this is something that Adidas shoe guys have been wanting in their shoes more, so I do wonder if that's going to be talked about at some point. And then lastly, it's worth discussing how Nike decided not to sign Anthony Edwards after his rookie year. Instead, they went for guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, and Devin Booker. I think it makes sense to go for those guys, but also Edwards is a solid player, and Nike may have missed out on this valuable opportunity. And as he continues to make a name for himself, not getting him a signature shoe might come back to bite Nike later. But overall, I'm happy for him. I think he deserved it, and especially after his performance during the FIBA World Cup, I just know that people are going to be buying these. What do you think about these shoes? Do you think they look decent? And do you think he deserved it? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed already, then please consider doing so, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.